Bandai has once again sent me another box full of more free goodies. But this time the stuff is a little out of my wheelhouse. The previous things that Bandai has sent my way were Mobile Suit Gundam, because I am a robot guy. I am I like armor, I like, colorful space soldier men, robots, all that. Not really familiar with Dragon Ball, but Bandai offered to send me some of their Dragon Ball. I guess we'll figure out the name of the line. I actually don't remember. Offered to send me some, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's check it out, because I'm curious. Because I don't really know much about this. Now, you may be wondering, J4, how could you not know anything about Dragon Ball? Are you insane? Well, let me tell you. When I was a kid, I tried to tune in to Dragon Ball Z and all that. And as a kid, I looked at the characters, and I was just like, why are their foreheads so big? So the character designs were off-putting to young childhood Adam. And I just never grew up with it, never watched it. But this is I know it's a very popular thing. Looks like we got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That's a name. Frieza, first form. I know Frieza. And we've got Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Alright. So here is Dragon Stars is the name of these. These are like their 6-inch line of figures. So there's, the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball stuff, which is very popular, I know. But these are like the domestic 6-inch figures of Dragon Ball. I know pretty sure they've done stuff from Z. I know Super is like the new show. That much I know. I know Super is like, so as far as I know, so Z was the main one that everyone liked. Of course, there was one that came before that. Then I think there's a sequel series or movie or something that was so bad that Super basically like retcons that. And I don't know. I know very little. I have no idea who Gotenks is. He's got some wild looking hair. I don't know if that's an alternate head or literally just a hair attachment piece. Oh my gosh, it looks like the hair is like printed on the back of the package. But his hair is so huge, it needed to be packed separately. That is amazing. Alrighty, so there's Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I guess he's past 1 and 2. First form Frieza looks really cool. I'm familiar with the character of Frieza. I know who he is. So I know he's like one of the main bad guys. He's pretty cool looking. I actually do like his design, even though again he has a massive forehead. And one particular thing I asked for, I said, could you at least send me a Goku? Because I know who Goku is, because he's the main guy. I'm like, at least send me a Goku so I can, show off the main character of the series. And yeah, there's Goku. He's blue now. I don't know why he's blue. Looks like Broly is the other one in this. What's this? I'm sure I'm like upsetting so many hardcore fans of Dragon Ball. I'm sorry. Oh, here's tons of other figures on the back here. So there's Blue Gogeta. I'm pretty sure it's like a combination of Goku and Vegeta. I don't know who Gotenks is. No idea. I think Gohan is Goku's son. I think. Majin Buu, that's his final form. Android 18, I think I've seen her around. And then Super Saiyan Broly. So there's like that's like normal Broly, and then that's when he's a Super Saiyan, and he's like super buff. I love how they all look so similar. Like they all are like massive foreheads, super big black hair. I love it so much. See, it looks like Gotenks just has crazy hair. Let's open Gotenks first, because I need to see how his crazy hair works. Because this is like blowing my mind right now. So yeah, the package is really nice. I do like the package on this. Let's open it up. Come on. Come on out, Gotenks. Let's see what you got. So yeah, that is a heavy piece of plastic right there. That's a big piece of plastic for his hair. Looks like super crazy Sonic the Hedgehog. Alrighty, and then here we have the figure. Let's plug in this massive hair. Dude, that hair is insane. This figure is like 50% body, 50% hair. That's wild. Seems like a pretty cool figure, though. The articulation's really nice. Does he have like universal hinge? Oh yeah, he's got like Figuarts style wrists. Yeah, I really like his articulation. Oop, foot popped off. There we go. Come on, get back. Get back there, foot. See, it's also kind of rare to see a ball jointed foot nowadays. But yeah, he also has like the Figuarts style joint on the foot there. How is his head gonna work with this big old hair? So without the big hair, he can move around a little bit. But get this huge hair on. This huge hair. It's insane. Yeah, it is. I feel like this hair is really going to impact how well he can stand. He is so back heavy. Oh my gosh. Because the hair is so thick. That's insane. I mean, it's his character design. I'm not going to fault Bandai for it because that's just the character. How's his torso? Just popped it. So it's on a ball joint. But he mostly just get a swivel. It's a pretty good figure, though. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I see why people prefer SH Figuarts. I mean, it's still Bandai, but it's at a different price point. But I really think these are nice figures. Like, if you collect these over the Figuarts, I think it's a pretty good option. So there is, oh my gosh, you can see it's literally a picture, not an art of his hair, but it's literally a picture of the hair accessory. That is amazing. You can see it does come with some alternate hands. I'm not going to get those out of the package right now. I'm sure they're just like, you know, character poses, like he just does this claw thing and all that. Of course he's got a punch, because everyone punches in this show, I'm pretty sure. That's like the whole thing. All right, there's Gotenks. And if you guys want to... the box fell. I'm sure if you guys want to describe to me who Gotenks is, you can. Just keep in mind, I don't care. Finally got him standing up. Let's open Frieza. He's probably the one I'm most excited for because he looks the coolest to me. Isn't, like, so I think the whole shtick with, like, this group of villains is that they're named after, like, cold things. Because isn't one of Frieza's buddies literally named Cooler? I'm pretty sure that is one of the things. So, here's Frieza. He's looking pretty cool. Thankfully, they're not super, like, forced into the box where it's impossible to get them out. I want to get this thing out. I'm not going to worry about the hands again, but let's get this ball out. Alright, no giant hair on the back of this, but you can see he also has some pose hands, which is nice. And let's take his tail here and tab that in. Alright, so here's Frieza. Man, I love the paint on this. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bandai always has the crispest, nicest paint. Either Bandai of America or Bandai of Japan. Their paint is just remarkable. I didn't really get a too good of a close-up look of Gotenks. You can see his paint's really nice too. He looks so cool. He's got a scouter on. I know that because of the whole, like, power level meme. Yeah, I don't think you can take that off, but still, he's pretty nice. He actually has, like, a ball joint and a hinge in his shoulder. He's got a swivel at the waist. Yeah, you can get a lot of posability out of him. Yeah, I really dig that. You can see you can, like, tilt his ankle and everything. A lot of hip motion. What does his tail got going on? So his tail's very nice. Got a hinge there. Is that another hinge? Nah, it's not. But yeah, a hinge right there, so you actually can get some decent posability out of the tail. Yeah, this is cool. This guy's definitely a really nice one. These are really cool figures, dude. And then I'm sure, like, this ball, like, there you go. I'm sure that's... Is that a Dragon Ball? No, I know that much. I know it's not a Dragon Ball. Alright, so there's... Oh, so here is Frieza. I almost called him Vegeta for some reason. So there's him. There's Frieza. He stands a lot better, but then again, he has these big feet. He's got, like, these big, like, three-toed feet. So yeah, that's his first form. And then the main boy himself, it's Goku. Let's open up Goku. Let's see what we got. So I don't know if these are, like, brand spanking new Dragon Star series. Series 19! Whoa! This has been going on for ages. Oh my gosh. So, Goku doesn't come with too much. Then again, it's just Goku. He's, I mean, the whole point of him is he's basically the main boy. He's like Superman. He's the #1. I just popped his head off, but that's okay. You can see, again, he's got some special hands. But, Goku here, whoa, that's a really nice ball joint there. His head likes popping off, I guess. You can't really move him up too much because of that big old hair. But he also seems to have like this ball jointy thing at the shoulder where his cuff there kind of separates. He's not pinless. They haven't gone pinless quite yet. That knee's a little funny looking, but it gets the job done, I suppose. So yeah, like Goku here seems pretty good. I like him. Yeah, I dig this. He doesn't have too much of like an ankle tilt. I don't know, I feel like he's, as an action figure, maybe one of the weakest of the three. I don't feel like his face looks as nice either. Maybe it's just because it's very blue. It doesn't have a lot of color variety. The hair, though, like I said, Bandai, whenever they... Like, look at that logo on his back. That is crisp. That looks really good. Yeah, and he's got this big old hair, too. Man, it's so goofy to me. Dragon Ball is just such a goofy thing. I know people love it. I know they think it's like one of the coolest things ever. And I can see why you think it's really cool. I just feel like it's one of those things where if you grew up with it, it's really cool. But I can't get into it. I can't. I've tried. I can't. But it's neat stuff, though. These are neat figures. I would say for him, like the ball joint at the waist is one of the best things he's got going. But his head is definitely limited. So I would say out of all these, Goku he's a pretty good figure, but he's not the greatest. He could definitely use with a few little technical improvements. I would say my favorite's going to be Frieza here. Frieza seems to have the most going on with his paint and everything. Like, look at how crisp that is. Oh my gosh. And then we have Mr. Gotenks. I keep forgetting his name, with his massive hair. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that this hair chunk, like if I were to pop off his head, like his head would be heavier than his body. It's insane. But he's pretty good too. I really do like him, even though he is very, very top heavy. And I'm sure any figure of him, unless the hair would be super thin, it can hardly even hold its shape. I keep popping his foot off. Let's not do that. So yeah, there we go. There's a look at some Dragon Stars from somebody who doesn't really know much of anything about Dragon Ball. So, are these good figures? Yeah, they're pretty good. Are they like the best, most awesome figures of all time? I don't think they're like groundbreaking. I don't think they're doing anything that's like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. But I still really appreciate, Bandai sending these over to to have me take a look, because they're cool. They're cool. They're cool figures. If you're a Dragon Ball fan on a budget that can't afford like $40 to $60 to $80 to $100 per figure, with SH Figuarts, I think this is a very good alternative. Because you still get very posable figures, very nicely painted figures, and you get some nice accessories too. I don't know if, they're missing things, like if, Frieza should have come with an actual freezer. If he's like, oh man, I really got to make sure that my microwavable dinners are preserved, he doesn't have a freezer if he would have needed that. I'm just joking. Oh my gosh, don't take me that seriously. But yeah, overall, pretty cool stuff. I dig them. Now, am I going to keep them? I'm going to keep Frieza, because Frieza's just neat, and I like him. But the other two, I have a friend who is a Dragon Ball fan, and I believe I will probably send them over his way. Whether he wants them or not, he'll get them. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to the patrons at Patreon. Thank you all so much for the continued support. And of course, a special thanks yet again to Bandai for sending me more stuff. This is the 4th package I've gotten from Bandai. Thank you. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it. Alrighty, guys, there we go. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.